Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Finally, let's take a look at the Bitcoin market. So on the weekly chart, as we agreed last time, we will be watching for, potential bullish patterns. This first grabber already stands in place. It slows a very important invalidation point. And take a look, market is trying to form another one side by side. This smaller grabber as well. So, and if it will close somewhere around current level, we will get grabber by the end of this week. At the same time, performance on the Bitcoin this week, as well as all other markets, we have talked about this a few times already, it's mostly stands in relation to dollar and United States yields. They are rising with an outstanding tempo. And this makes pressure on all assets, especially on most risky assets, which is a Bitcoin is. And that triggers this sell-off that we're seeing right now. As we suggest that mostly that might be due to some problems in liquidity in the United States financial system. Because as I already explained in today's gold video, usually when some geopolitical tensions or political tensions intrudes, it usually triggers gold rally, but we do not have any upward action in the gold by far, which means that it's purely demand for United States dollars. Last week we already talked about the initial signals of these liquidity issues, but still it was some uncertainty about whether this very short-term issue, some technical, some occasion or something, sometimes it happens, or this is some structural problems right now exist in the financial system. Since yields keep going higher and dollar is also moving higher, it means that this problem has not been resolved totally. So we'll see what will happen. Currently on the Bitcoin market, we could say the one thing, that bearish context remains. And if you remember on the 4-hour time frame chart, we were talking about this level, because this was really very important level. This was 618 resistance of downside action, and we said if market will break it up, that will be bullish signal, and we could consider taking bullish positions with the upward continuation. If market will fail to do this and drop back down, that increased chances on the further downside continuation, and we could get this type of action. It's A, B, C, D pattern to the downside. Now it seems that we are going with this pattern, and the target of this pattern stands around 57.80. It's near the support area. There are just 2 sessions until the end of the week, so I do not know whether this will be formed today or not, and today, tomorrow. Maybe it will happen next week, but currently, with the inability of the market to break the intraday resistance and downside continuation, it increased chance on this downside action. At least those of you who would like to take the short position now could be focused only on this most recent swing, because the major test here already has happened. Market has failed to do this and start dropping down. So for those who would like to take the short position, most recent downside action is becoming the major swing to work for. And this top is becoming the invalidation point for the short-term bearish context. Because if everything goes as it should, naturally, market should not return it back up and just should keep going lower to the target. But at the same time, if market will break it up, that will change everything. So the situation will change drastically once again into the bullish scenario. That's why this point could be treated as invalidation. On the hourly chart, if you consider taking the short position, you probably could keep an eye on some fib levels. So for the possible retracement, which is around 61.85 and approximately 62.85 as well. So these fib levels, but well, currently, since this action just has started, I do not expect that should be deep retracement. So more probable that market could just retest 62 area you visually could see the 62 activity. Its importance here. So it was resistance in this area, but it has been broken up. Support once again has been broken down. Now it will be resistance. So probably 62 area is one that you could keep an eye on if you'd like to take the short position. And validation point will be right there. For taking a long position, as I said, we have to wait either for a completion of this big pattern that will be formed and then it will reach the target, or the failure of this pattern. So one of these two moments. And even the completion of this pattern will not mean that market will stop here. So it just could be this first stage of downside action that we're considering. Theoretically, it could keep going lower depending on the overall situation in the United States economy. So that's in towards what we have. Let's keep watching. Maybe today's CPI report also will bring some evidence, some clarity on overall situation. But for now, situation stands and falls. So on intraday charts, we could consider taking the short positions. Since we have bearish context on the daily chart, currently I wouldn't consider any longs by far.